What is going on, guys? It is Luke here, bringing you a brand new Derby County episode. In this episode we're actually going to play, well, we're playing 3 games and we're simulating. I think I simulated 5 games because I simulated 3 league games just to get through the league a bit faster and 2 cup games. So I just want to try and I'm pretty sure I've got into the Premier League now. I'm about 7 points clear into first place, so I'm pretty sure I've won the title. So I just want to get the season done quickly. We actually win 1-0 in the FA Cup, and I think that takes us to the semi-final. And you'll see at the end of the episode, we also have another fixture of the FA Cup. And I'm just doing some training here, you know, training my guys the best I can. In this episode, we did actually do pretty well. We have been doing well recently, and can't wait to get in the Premier League to actually have some real challenges, because in this league, I mean, it's challenging, but you've got maybe like 5 teams that are really usually struggle to score against. But I see here in the first game, we just cut inside there, and we a lovely finesse shot, and that goes into the bottom left. Pretty sure that was Traore. And then here Wilson runs through, and it's a sweat, but it gets Traore another goal. Traore and Wilson a really good partnership up front, but it wasn't over just yet. That was a pretty nice goal, a lovely pass inside, and then get another chance, a lovely turn there, and he plays the ball in, and that's a nice strike into the top right. But we are Derby County, we will not accept losses. I see a lovely 1-2 from Traore. I'm pretty sure, no, was it Ben or Traore? One of the two. Hughes, Traore, Hughes. What a 1-2. That was probably one of the best setup goals of this season. This year we got similar again as Bristol City. Bristol City are getting relegated almost. Win 3-1, and doing some more training. I like to show you these trainings so you can know why my players are growing so much. Tommins. I always get this up with Paul, his dad Paul and him, but Tommins, Paul's a lot better to be honest. Tommins goes up 1 rating. And we have actually had a lot of players going up. Traore's gone up about, I think it says he's gone up like 5 or something. This game against Blackburn here is the next game we have. I think Traore's gone up 5, Wilson's gone up 1, Inns has gone up 3, Weidman's gone up 4, Arke's gone up about 5. Arke's done really well. He's probably the player of the season. I might do like in the first, I see that's a lovely goal there, but in the first episode of the next season I might do like a little award kind of thing, most improved, best player, you know, stuff like that. I don't know. And if you want to see that, leave a like. And then look at that goal there by Will Hughes, a lovely smash into the top left. I know I'm talking a bit off topic here, but I mean, we're just dominating really. I mean, yeah, we haven't been keeping clean sheets in this episode so far, but we do really have big challenges. And again here, cut inside and the goal. And my team is really good at cutting inside and then just shooting. Traore and Wilson are very good at doing that. As well as Hughes is pretty good at doing that. Hughes is kind of like a project. He's kind of a project, but at the same time he's not, if you know what I mean, because he's been injured for most of the season, about half of the season, and I also take him off for Bryson, because he's actually a really good player. We went 2-1 against Bolton there, and as you see in the league table, we're just doing well. We really are doing well, and I'm very happy because I thought this season might be a bit hard. At the start of the season, we were like, I think, bottom of the playoffs, if you know what I mean by that. Were I think like 6th or 7th or something, but actually this was the only chance of the game. They got a header there, but it was actually offside. And that was the only thing in the Nottingham Forest game that was probably the hardest. It was a very intense game, but nothing really. There was no goals. Wilson goes up there, so that's 2. He's 77 rated. That's pretty good. And the last simulator game in the league was against Huddersfield, and we finally get a 1-1 draw. Usually it's when we get a draw it's 0-0. And doing more training here, putting in the work for our players. And unfortunately a couple of F's there and the rest are C's, but oh well. And then I see here, this is this FA Cup game I was on about, and I'm pretty sure this is the semi-final, and we won on pens against who was that? Was that Preston? I don't know. We win 5-4 on pens. I'm like, I don't know if that was the. I'm gonna have to see if this recording and see if that was a semi-final game. Because if it was, we're in the final. We could win the double. We could win the double as a championship team, but I don't know. And then in the next episode, I'm gonna play this game against Leeds United. That is my team, my team, my local team. Me and Doms do live in Leeds. Don't come and hunt us down. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. By the way, guys, if you watch the Shane Long episode, I'm actually recording it. Well, this is Thursday that I'm actually doing this commentary. But please leave last recommendations if you want any, because I probably won't do your recommendation now. But make sure you leave them on Thursdays. This has been Luke, guys. Please like, rate, subscribe. Can we get 7 likes on this video? I know that is a bit of a hefty thing because Derby isn't the biggest series right now. Obviously the long is, but once we get into the Premier League, I might start trying to put more effort into this series, and I have started doing that a lot recently. But please like, rate and subscribe. The Shane Long video will be out tomorrow, and yeah, this has been Luke, and peace.